Hi everyone, this is a short overview on the Realistic Lab 2100 turntable listed on eBay. As you can see, it's really in pristine condition. I just purchased it from the original owner. This turntable spent its entire life in a glass cabinet in the owner's living room. This is a heavy unit which I believe was manufactured for Radio Shack by Technics. The chassis is steel. With zero rust and extremely clean from the get-go. For maintenance, I changed the belt, lubricated, cleaned, and detailed the inside and exterior as well. Polished the dust cover. The Audio-Technica stylus looks to have zero wear as well. All functions are whisper quiet. It functions extremely well, which you will see, except there are two issues that I wanted to point out. Number one is the tone arm does move slightly to the left on cue up, which is an anti-skating adjustment. I did try to locate the adjustment for it, but I couldn't. So that is issue number one. The second issue is the tone arm is not returning automatically at the end of play unless the start button or play button is depressed. Which I'll go ahead and demonstrate now. Notice that the pitch is rock solid and does work correctly. And notice it doesn't float once you get it correct at the correct pitch. Now the issue, what I was talking about, is with the tone arm. If you cue it, if you noticed that the tone arm does pull to the left a little bit, that is an anti-skating issue. Now, if you cue to the left a little bit, notice how whisper quiet it is. Very, very quiet. It doesn't do that on cue up at when the tone arm is into the record a little bit further. So for whatever reason, it's only doing it. The anti-skate issue is just like in the first beginning portion of the record itself. Now the second issue is basically when it gets to the end of play, it does not automatically return and just sits there. So basically, if you notice, the carriage is not shifting to the left, and I think that's basically what the issue is. The only way to get it back is to go ahead and hit the play cut, lifts up, and then returns back to the resting post. So basically, this is for someone who's technically inclined with these tangential units. I will leave that up to the new owner. This is really a nice turntable for its age, extremely nice condition, and the sound is quite excellent. I did not expect that from a Realistic turntable. Otherwise, I would not have listed this particular unit. I'll go ahead and demonstrate the 45. RPM. same issue when you use the Q. As you notice, the tone arm pulled to the left a little bit. However, when you forward into the record, use the Q, it pulls straight up. So that's something that I will leave up to the new owner to go ahead and see if you can adjust. Now, I know that there are 2 wide adjustment screws rubber underneath these rubber covers that are for tone arm settings. However, when I try to calibrate the end of play auto cue up, I could not get the right combination to make it happen, unfortunately. Now, the sensor lights that detect end of play for both 45 and 33 size records both work, so my assessment is that it needs it seems that this, like I said, the sliding tone arm carriage needs to be perhaps tweaked, perhaps lubricated, adjusted. I don't want to mess with it as it's really out of my scope, and obviously I don't want to do any damage to this really nice turntable. So anyway, there you go. Hope this video helps you make an informed decision if you are considering on bidding, and I thank you for watching.